Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Game of Thrones, a Crusader Kings 2 mod. As always, I am your host, J Square John Jeremy, and this is episode 11, A New Day. Indeed, it is a new day for House Jeremy, John Jeremy, and what is probably going to be one of his final acts, as our main character here has captured the High Lordship of Ghost Hills. We now control not only Spotswood, but also Ghost Hill, the Tour, and the Scourge. We've just completed a war here. In fact, our military is still out. Let's go ahead and get rid of that right now. But yes, we now are a High Lord in Dorne. It did take us some time. We started out with John Jeremy when he was, what, 21 years old, maybe? So it's taken us 32 years to get to this point. 32 years well spent. We survived Robert's Rebellion. We survived the rebellions inside Dorne itself. We even survived some attempts at assassinating our lives from our vassals. And now we find ourselves with a High Lordship. That means that Jonathan Jeremy, when he takes over, will also be a High Lord, which is fantastic for the first generation of House Jeremy. Now, there are still some things that we want to take care of. First, Jonathan Jeremy is still following the faith of the Seven, while John Jeremy follows the Lord of Light. Now, I'd love it if our Red Priest, I was going to say High Priest, if our Red Priest could convert back Jonathan to the Lord of Light, because it would mean that all of our efforts have been for naught thus far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on these guys and reposition them. I think that helps. I don't know. I get the feeling that it helps, though. And you're going to go back to God's Grace. And you're going to oversee the province. Okay. So that takes care of our advisors here. Now, we ourselves, again, we're 53 years of age. We're probably not going to live much longer. And that's okay, because John Jeremy has had a fantastic run, in my opinion. Let's just see what he can do before the end of it all. James Jeremy, I don't know what to do with you, bro. You have no stewardship whatsoever. You have pretty poor traits right here. Jessica Jeremy is pretty nice. We'll have to see what sort of betrothal she can get. So we've got House Harlaw here, but she's 7 years older than this kid. Gascogne of Olive Grove, Santagar, yeah, not that great. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I think there's only one war still going on right now in the Westeros continent, and that is the Harlaw War for Lord Theon's claim on the Iron Islands. So that's been going on for 3 years now, and it looks to be in favor of the rebels. Yeah, over half in favor, 56%. So we'll just keep an eye on that. And let's go ahead and continue with the Game of Thrones. We don't need to worry about this. In fact, whatever happened to you, Dagos? Dagos is in Skirling Watch, Skirling Pass. Dagos went all the way to the territories beyond the wall. That is hilarious. Yeah, he went all the way over to Chief Harl. He's in Chief Harl's court, as is the rest of the Jordanes. That's hilarious. Exiled. I didn't even exile them. They exiled themselves. I'm just saying. Speaking of exile, I still have a couple prisoners here, don't I? Yep. 3 prisoners. Let's say we just go ahead and ransom these guys out now. It's time to go. You don't want Eleanor Storm. You don't like Eleanor Storm. Okay. How about Bethany? No, you don't like Bethany either. How about Barristan? Nope, you don't like Barristan either. Alright, well, that takes care of that situation. Sir Stephen of Peckledon. Okay. Oh. Yeah, man. That army is not doing well over there. Princess Ariane the Fair made Lord Rion of Vaith Castilian. See, Vaith is our next territory, it looks like. If we took a look at the High Lordships. Vaith would be the next one that we would want. What would happen is we could cut off Brimstone, Stoneway, Princess Pass, and the Red Mountains from the Broken Arm territories, make a quick attack on the Broken Arm, and potentially capture Dorne itself, which would be quite interesting. Oh, looks to be a... what's going on over here? Hold on one second. With that, I'm reading this. Attacking Lord Ackling of the Reach in the West March War for Talia's claim on Brightwater. Okay. So, looks like Samwell. Sam, you are really one tough cookie when it comes to, this. I mean, you're really ambitious. Much more so than in the novels, I'm just saying. So you're trying to exile House Florent. And he's already imprisoned. That's hilarious. Good job. Your war is already over. Alright. Beldekar offers to teach you a game called Savasi that he learned from some SOC merchants at the inn. He's spending too much time with foreigners. He should know better. I'd be delighted to test my wits in this game. I'll go to the inn and study this game in secret. I'll test my wits. I'll probably lose. Lord John I Jeremy, I hereby invite you to attend the tourney of King's Landing, where knights and lords shall test their mettle. See, now that we're a High Lord, even the king on the Iron Throne wants us to attend his tourneys. I will attend. It shall be entertaining. You think you're starting to get the hang of Savasi. Beldekar wants to challenge you to a game. I'll play circles around him. I'll get a pretty young girl to distract him and ensure I win. LOL. Which one do I want? Either one is pretty funny. You're not... Okay. Yeah, pretty young girl. That'd be kind of funny. The distraction failed. No matter what the pretty young thing did, or pretty little thing did, Beldekar stayed focused on the game. What? I lose one intrigue now. I should have let my Master Whispers come up with a plan to win. The girl will pay for this failure. Well, I mean, if I'm going to lose 25 prestige anyway, might as well have some fun with it. Rhonda. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices, and luxuries, such as glass and jewels, fill the town square with their wares and shouts. There are a couple things I need. I don't like the merchants, but their wares are fine. Fairs are fun for all. I think fairs should be banned. I'm already kind, aren't I? No, I'm temperate. Fairs are fun for all. 50% chance of kind, 50% chance of stressed. Really would not like stressed right now. I think fairs should be banned. There you go. No more fairs in my territories. Sorry, boars. Can't afford to be stressed right now. Can't die yet. Hey, Alaras has died a natural death at the age of 58. Which means we need a new Castilian. And Gerald's not good here, so we need a good guy who's good with numbers. Good with coin. Simon. Steward named Simon. Simon, you better be a good Castilian. God damn it. Improve. Pacify. Improve. Oversee. Yeah, we'll just oversee the province. Just don't kill anything. Should switch and have Tyann be Castilian. How much taxes do you get? Tax modifier plus 12. No. Switch that. Never mind. You stay where you are. Okay. Sir Hyle Cooey has been horrifically maimed jousting in King Renly Baratheon's tournament. Hyle Cooey. Sir Hyle of Sunhouse. Aww. How unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like these guys are going to win their independence. Which will be interesting for the Iron Isles. Rhonda wants to get married. Rhonda's actually in my house. That's funny. Where's Rhonda? I want to see her. Rhonda. She hates me. She's a brilliant steward, though. You can marry... Marry Simon. Good luck, have fun. He truly deserves it. Hurrah Bowl has been crowned Queen of Love and Beauty by the winner. Hurrah Bowl. A dog always follows his character. I don't see any beauty there. Okay. Whatever, game. So Bennett Frey placed second. Sir Alistair Grimm placed third. How about my son? My son, Sir Jonathan, may not have won any of the melee events in the tourney, but his prowess in lists did not go unnoticed. A good showing for House Jeremy. Hooray! After much food, wine, and jousting and combat, the tourney has ended. Alright, come on. Come on. Switch. Change your religion. Make it happen. You can do it. I believe in you, Jonathan. Armand has been made Master of Horse. Only 42% in favor of Eric of Harlaw now. Interesting. Hi. Oh? A message about a point to office has been received from Ariane Martel. To the Honorable Lord John, blessings upon you and your house. We would like to appoint you to Castilian. What do you say? Oh, look, he rebelled. I accept. Peace be with you. We've decided to give you the great honor of being our Castilian. You know why? Because Ormond of Vaith has rebelled. That's hilarious. And you know what? She might actually send me to war and lead the armies. And I'd be okay with this, because that means I get to take this guy in prison. Oh, please do it. Please do it. So now I'm Castilian. And I have no valid ambitions right now. Okay. So if I just leave it alone, will you make me... Yeah, she tried to imprison Ormond. Now Ormond does not like... Well, he doesn't like me, but he definitely doesn't like Ariane Martel either. Lord John of Ghost House has been sent to research economy tech. No, you're going to send me to war pretty soon, I bet. Really? You're not? You're not going to do it? But I want to go. I have 1,700 men. It's not enough. We'll leave this one alone then if she doesn't want to... Yeah, Army of Marito. Apparently she doesn't want to have me lead the armies. It makes me sad. Said I just research economy. I'm not the greatest Castilian, I'll tell you that much for sure. Only 7. You better get out of my territory right now with that nonsense. There you go. Yeah, that army is getting rid of. My liege, one of your children is responding very well to my tuition. They have improved their skills and are advancing in knowledge every day. Jessica gains 2 intrigue. Jessica, you are doing very well. Lord Ackleen of the Reach has been banished. So House Florent is gone? Yeah, House Florent is pretty much gone. Lady Talia Tarley is now in control of Brightwater. So what happened to Ackleen? He is in Sunhouse. Sunhouse is in Cooey. No. Sunhouse is in Sunhouse, which is in Old Town, which is under the control of Giles. So, yeah. Not a very far banishment, just saying. 75% war score already in favor of our armies. Yeah, this guy's not going to win. Sorry there, buddy. A daughter was born to Sir Jonathan of Ghostos and Tyann named Gwyneth. Cool. How's Dickon doing? Dickon's doing nothing. Aww. My lord, I have been instructing young Jessica in the ways of sword and lance, and she is not cooperating. All she does is gripe and moan about a few scrapes and cuts. She'd rather read a scroll than fight in a joust. It's unfortunate. Get out of my territories. Yep, he's imprisoned. Do you want to give me his territories too? I'd be okay with this. Princess Ariane. Can I just get rid of you guys yet? No. 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 Okay. So the war's already over. I wonder what's going to happen to Ormond. Illyrion. Ormond Illyrion. The duel was close fought, but in the end I was victorious over my opponent. As I basked in the admiration of my peers, I knew that I had to do this again. I am a duelist. Really? I'm a duelist? And I fulfill the ambition to adopt a lifestyle. Really? At the age of 54, I've become a duelist. So I get to choose a new ambition. And we know that we're not going to live much longer here. So I guess what we would want out of anything, see our house on the Iron Throne. It is not enough for the Jeremy dynasty to rule only these lands. It must spread and flourish. And there is no seat more esteemed than that of the Iron Throne. Lord John I will see to it that a member of his house occupies that throne. I like how it says King Renly's opinion of Lord John changes by 25 positive for 20 years. I don't think he will like that if I try to go after his throne. But, I guess that I can try and own an ancient Valyrian sword. You guys seem to want to do that. Hopefully I can do that before I die and pass it on to my son. So, Ariane, what you gonna do with, Ormond here? Ormond has been exiled. You're exiled! You've been sent to the wall. Alright, who's in charge here now? Lady Elia of the Vaith, who has no husband. Okay. Her heir is Lady Emberly of Brimstone. Hey, can I arrange a marriage between... Okay, that wouldn't work. How about a betrothal? Arrange betrothal between Dickon and Elia. No. Must not marry an infidel. Plus Dickon's too young. God damn it. That's unfortunate. Wait, what? Lady Elia the First of the Vaith was a pretender to the High Lordship of Vaith when the old ruler died. You can't declare war. I have no valid casus belli. Don't lie to me, game. Get my hopes up for nothing. You guys independent? 71% in favor of Lord Eric of Harlaw. And you guys might be independent before it's all said and done. Can't believe I'm a duelist. That's hilarious. Come on, priest. Red priest, you got to fix the damn territory over there. Fix it. Make it work. Oh, that's it. I think. Nope. 71% in favor. Thought it was done. Lyanna Stark. That's still funny. She's 50 years old now. Makes you really think. She was pretty young back during Robert's Rebellion. Then again, so were we. For that matter. Defending against Lord Lucas of Fellwood in revolt against the rule of Lady Mary of Wendwater. Lord John the First Jeremy, I hereby invite you to attend the tourney of Hellholt, where knights and lords shall test their mettle. I will attend. Because why the hell not? I'm a duelist now. I can do these things. Hell, if I win a duel at the age of 55, that'd be awesome. Master Daron of Greystoke has inherited the castle of Greystoke from Master Alaric of Greystoke. When did you get a wife? Oh, I married her to you. Whoops. That's fine. Daron, your heir is me, so that doesn't really matter. I could just kill you. Initial plot power of 106%. Yeah, that could happen. And he doesn't really like me either. Oh, well, because my domain is too big. Yeah, that would be a problem. Luckily, he's my only vassal. War in the war over here. Nope, same war. What's up with that tourney there, Hellholt? Lord Harrion the First of Carhold accepts the suggestion that Prince Stefan of the Iron Throne and Danella Karstark should marry. Okay. How are you doing, Renly? Princess Kasana, Prince Grants. Who's the heir? Prince Grants. Ambitious, shy, patient, rude, envious, a knight, attractive, and a naive appeaser. Interesting. Definitely does not have Renly's prowess with diplomacy. So Garrus of Silent Watcher has been crowned the winner. Bedrick Cargyle plays second. Ronald Dane plays third. Hey, Dane. Nope. That doesn't tell me anything. Still trying to figure out whatever happened to Arthur Dane. And it's all finished. Why is my... Hey, guys. Hey, Red Priest. It might just be me, but, Eleanor Storm is complaining. I don't care. It might just be me, Red Priest, but, maybe it would help if you didn't carry a cross like that. And, you know, maybe you should wear some red robes. Maybe... You're killing me, Red Priest. 84% in favor of Lord Eric of Harlaw. Yeah, this one's almost done. In favor of the rebels. Harmon of Olive Grove is no longer guardian. Harmon has died. A natural death at the age of 60. Yeah, it's about that time, guys. It's about that time. We may not be living much longer. Well, the territories beyond the wall are still united. Some of you asked me why I don't give out my territories. What? Loose temper siege that way. My liege. Peasants attacked me while collecting taxes in Spotswood. They wounded me severely and I barely escaped their wrath. So you might be dying soon. Okay. Gotcha. Some of you asked me why I don't give out my territories to my sons or to my family members. And to that I say, well, let's take a look at it this way. If I gave my territory right now to my son, Jonathan, he would not like me because he is of the faith of the Seven and I am not. So that would be an issue. Now, it might not be a big issue now, but then let's say Jonathan takes over after John. But we've also given James a territory. Well, James is following the Lord of Light. So James would not like Jonathan. And then we've got ourselves a situation, and there's infighting, and it's a bit of a hassle. Now, if Jonathan converts back to the Lord of Light, then it's not that big of a hassle. And I don't have to worry about that situation from happening. Hey, Jessica's come of age, and... Why does everyone... You're killing me! Fat face gave all my children fat faces. Alright. What are we looking at in terms of husbands here? Tristan, a courtier and Great Wick. He's a good brother. He really does not like me, though. High Lordship of Great Wick. Great on Gorman Tristan. Hey, Tristan's got a claim. Potentially. Matrilineal marriage. Yep, that changes everything. But maybe I don't want it to be matrilineal. That would work. Great and good brother is the heir, but if he were to die, then it falls onto Gormund. Who is Gormund? No, seriously, who's Gormund good brother? He's not on this list. This is Graydon. Must be one of the siblings here. What was that? Was offered up as a sacrifice to Lord Reaver Balon Greyjoy of Pike's Gods. Wow. Remind me not to... Oh, there's Gormund. Age 39. Interesting. Okay. Should I marry Jessica off? I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll think about that for a second. Lord Moros of the Whispers has founded the Mia for the Iron Throne faction. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I'm not really developing anything over here in these territories here because eventually I'm going to give them away, which is unfortunate, but when you have that low of a domain. Peace be with you. I have discovered a plot where Corellin Jourdain seeks to investigate James Jeremy's legitimacy. Really? Hey, Corellin Jourdain. End your plot. No. Okay. Fine. Investigate his legitimacy. He was from my wife. Embarrassed and hasty is complaining. I don't care. Can I ransom you guys yet? No. No. And no. Whoa! Alright, there's a lot of people that don't like me right now. Stop backing plot. Jesus. Stop backing plot. Don't you ever back Angela's plots. You guys are crazy right now. Irritated. Sarcastos of Crone Tower. Stop backing the plot. Why aren't I getting notifications about these guys? Can I imprison them? Nope, can't. But I can get them to stop backing plots. Quentin. Septon. Really? There's a Septon who wants to kill me. Well, figures. And Master Beldekar of Sandgate. Knock it off. That's right. Everyone stop backing that damn plot. No longer back plot. No longer back plot. Now you're down to nobody. Now you're just by yourself. Good luck, have fun with that. Angela, do you want to end your plot? No. Okay. Whatever. Yes! 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 My liege, I am pleased to report that your errant subject, Jonathan Jeremy, has converted to the Lord of Light. Yes. Jonathan Jeremy, you scared me. You scared me. I thought I was going to lose it all when you took over, but now you're following the Lord of Light as you should be. Fantastic. Furthermore, you're still a knight. You're following the Lord of Light and you're still a knight. Awesome. Yes. That is awesome. You have a lover. Okay, your lover's your wife. Just wanted to make sure of that. I'm good now. John Jeremy, you've done your job. Son was born. Tristane, awesome. The family is growing. Tyann feels I risked too much with my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life, but it's such a thrill. The sword in my hand seems heavier and heavier every year. I lose the trait of poor fighter. I'm no longer a good combat person. Don't want to send me to war. If there's a duel, I will lose. Unless I'm a duelist, but I am, so there's that too. I don't really know how that works. But I'm 56 years old. We've had a good run with John Jeremy. And it's just a matter of time now before he passes on. Can I build anything? I can build small estates. Oh yeah. Small estates. Get built. Lady Paramount Morna of the Iron Isles has founded the elective succession in the Iron Throne faction. Yeah, that's not going to go so well. Just saying, Morna. I think you have bigger things to worry about. And Lord Giles of the Reach has also joined it. Uh-oh. And so has Lyanna Stark. Uh-oh. Hey, Renly? You might have a bit of a problem on your hands pretty soon. And Renly does not like me because he has become zealous. God damn it. Yeah, Renly, you might have a problem on your hands. Oh. What's going on over here? Defending against Lord Aaron of Great Desert and revolt against the rule of Lord Olivar I of Brimstone. Okay. Can I join his war? No. That's unfortunate. Lord Anders II was introduced by a mutual friend, and we talked for quite a while. We had our differences and a few arguments, and then we found common safe ground, and I began enjoying myself. Anders seems like a decent person. Hooray! We'll go ahead and pause the... Uh-oh. Arianne Martell attempted to imprison Tyann Dane. Yep, that led to a bit of a problem there. Tyann has risen his armies in rebellion. Arianne, why do you insist on trying to imprison people? Her son is leading troops as well. Are you going to make me lead troops? Is that on my cards? I don't think so. I would have already been raised. My beloved daughter Jessica is concerned that she is still not married. I will find her someone nice. And Lady Paramount Cersei Lannister has founded the Independence faction. Things are kicking off. Alright, we need a good tutor for Dickon here. The best learner is Marin, Maester of Ghost Hills. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. We've got ourselves a bit of a situation. Red Mountains is kind of powerful. He's got about 6,000 men. We've got more, though, obviously. Prince Rhaegar is still alive? That's funny. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. Really? Am I getting that old that I can't even defend myself? Yeah, Rhaegar is still alive at the age of 60. He's still in Monhill, too. LOL. The Lords of the Iron Throne have approved the institution of the Limited Crown Authority Law. This might cause some problems. Oh, no! Lord Paramount Edgar the First. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Yep. Oh, God. The North. The North. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Lord Paramount Edgar the First of the North has inherited the North and other titles from Lady Paramount Lyanna. Yeah. Edgar of Winterfell. He's not even Lord Paramount. Who's Lord Paramount? There is no Lords Paramount. Everyone has literally... Yeah, there's no holder. The North has just disbanded right now. Because of the fact that there is no Stark in Winterfell. It's Edgar Overton. It's not going to work. No wonder everyone's just separated here. Everyone's out for themselves right now. Was that the last Stark? Was Lyanna the last Stark? I don't think so. Well, Benjen is a Stark, but he's been banished. His son is Lord of Winterfell. So there is a Stark in Winterfell, but he's not in control of Winterfell. There's 2 Lords of Winterfell? Now you're just confusing me, game. Oh, well. Well, yeah, that just happened. Craziness just happened. And we'll find out more about this craziness next time on Let's Play the Game of Thrones. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long, and take care.